Hey everybody, correcting wrong information from a vlogger. Name is not important in this instance. Person puts out a lot of hackery. This time, once again, this person has taken excerpts of a Zoom-based speech that Molly Mabron, the Howard Terminal project manager, gave to the Oakland City Council, which was in response to the Pacific Maritime Shipping Association's study that tried to show that the impacts on the ballpark at Howard Terminal were not correctly reported, and in doing so caused a lot of problems in its own inaccuracies, which led to Ms. Mabron making the speech based on a report she and Betsy Lake wrote. I have responded to that report before. I'll say it again. First of all, what she said had nothing to do with explaining enhanced infrastructure financing districts. Why? Because Molly has a really bad habit of using the wrong term. It's not IFD. It's enhanced infrastructure financing district legislation and approach. Why? Because enhanced means that it's used only in California, because that's what the law in California is called, and it is based on tax increment financing. For those like Ms. Mabron, who had no experience with California redevelopment law, who don't know, the simple fact of the matter is that is really the son of redevelopment in its second phase. The first phase was SB 628 deal. The second phase are the various numbers of variations of that initial bill signed into law by California Governor Jerry Brown in 2015. Why? Because Jerry was stupid enough to kill California redevelopment in 2011 because he was under the impression it was going to save the state of California at least $1 billion in revenue. The governor was wrong. In fact, it was proven that we could have kept redevelopment and still realized $1 billion surplus at that time. But I digress. Jerry got a lot of heat from a lot of people, from a lot of areas. And so what exists today is the outgrowth of Jerry's attempt to, if you will, fix that problem. That's how we got there. Enhanced infrastructure financing district legislation is really redevelopment. It really is tax increment financing, and it's far more flexible than the original law. It allows, for example, the use of tax increment financing revenue, not just in the area where the revenue is generated, like Howard Terminal, which is 55 acres, but anywhere in the city of Oakland where the Public Financing Authority has selected what are called projects of community-wide significance. Guess what? The city of Oakland still has not formed a public financing authority as per law, let alone written an infrastructure financing plan. Matters that other vloggers seem to skip over. Why? Because they're young, they don't know any better, and they don't want to ask a black person who has experience and is a vlogger, a pioneer Oakland vlogger, the real deal on all of this. So every time they do this, they vomit up their racism. I'm going to clap back with vlogs like this so that you know the truth. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark OaklandNewsNow blog.com and join our membership club.